In a world where most follow the crowd, Sigma males are the lone wolves carving their own unique path. They are the rare kind of men who embrace solitude, not because they have to, but because they choose to. Contrary to what many believe, this isn't a life of loneliness, but rather one of freedom and self-discovery. Sigma males aren't bound by societal norms or expectations. They thrive in their independence, making decisions that suit their distinct perspective on life. This unique approach often leads them down a solitary path, but it's one they walk with confidence and purpose. So, why do these intriguing individuals prefer to journey through life solo? Well, in this video I'll be discussing 7 reasons why Sigma males walk alone. Number 1. They don't mind being misunderstood. Unlike most people, Sigma males don't feel the pressure to conform or to be understood by everyone around them. Being misunderstood doesn't faze them. In fact, they are quite comfortable with it. Sigmas recognize that they are different and embrace their uniqueness without seeking the approval or validation of others. This fearless attitude towards being seen as weird or unconventional is what sets them apart. They live life on their own terms, unchained by the typical anxieties of standing out. As a result, they often lead a quieter, more solitary life. They find solace in their own company, free from the need to constantly explain themselves or fit into a mold. This independence allows them to thrive in their own unique way, unburdened by the societal expectation to blend in. They know they are weird and different, but instead of hating themselves for it, they accept it and learn to love themselves for the things that make them different. Number 2. They are comfortable being alone. Unlike the majority of society, Sigma males aren't just comfortable being alone, they actually prefer it. From an early age, Sigmas learn an important lesson. The only person they can always rely on is themselves. They've experienced firsthand that others may not always be there when needed, but they can always count on their own strength and resilience. This self-reliance isn't born out of cynicism, but rather a deep understanding of their own capabilities. For a Sigma male, solitude is not loneliness. It's an opportunity to be in the company of their most reliable supporter, themselves. They find solace and strength in their own presence, knowing that they have the resilience and resourcefulness to uplift and support themselves through life's challenges. This self-sufficiency shapes their lone wolf lifestyle, where they find contentment and peace in their own company, away from the unreliability and unpredictability of depending on others. This mindset is what drives every Sigma male to be as self-sufficient as possible. Number 3. They do things at a fast pace where most people cannot keep up. Sigma males often find themselves walking life's journey alone, and it's not because they don't value companionship, but rather due to their exceptional efficiency and pace. They have a knack for immersing themselves completely in whatever task or project they undertake, dedicating their full energy and focus. This intense commitment enables them to achieve goals at a speed that many find hard to match. The truth is, the average person may struggle to keep up with a Sigma male's rapid pace of work and thought. While this can be seen as a drawback, for Sigma males, it's just a part of who they are. They are naturally driven to push boundaries and accomplish tasks with remarkable speed and effectiveness. This often leads to them advancing and succeeding in their endeavors alone, as their pace sets them apart from the rest. It's not a matter of preference, but a consequence of their innate ability to operate efficiently and expediently, a quality that sets them on a solitary but successful path. A Sigma will not hesitate to leave people behind that slow him down on his journey to achieving greatness. Number 4. They define family differently than most. In a world where there's a prevalent belief that familial bonds are unbreakable and that we must always cherish and support our blood relatives, Sigma males hold a different viewpoint. They don't adhere to the idea that family is defined solely by blood relations. Instead, for Sigma males, the concept of family is more about the connections they've chosen based on shared values, mutual respect, and deep understanding. They believe in forging bonds with people who resonate with their principles and way of life, regardless of genetic ties. This perspective often leads them to a life where they might feel distanced from their biological family. Sigma males are comfortable with this separation, as it aligns with their belief in authentic and meaningful relationships. They aren't bound by traditional notions of family. Instead, they create their own definition, surrounding themselves with a few carefully chosen individuals who may or may not be related to them. This selective approach to relationships often results in a more solitary lifestyle, but it's one that Sigma males willingly embrace, valuing quality over quantity in their personal connections. Number 5. People are intimidated by them. Sigma males often find themselves walking a solitary path in life, not always by choice, but because of the impression they leave on others. To those who don't know them well, Sigmas can appear intimidating or even cold. This perception arises from their tendency to maintain a stoic exterior. They rarely let others glimpse into their thoughts or feelings. In addition, Sigmas are innately private individuals. They seldom share personal details about their lives with people who aren't in their innermost circle. As a result, many people find it hard to connect with them on a deeper level. Humans naturally tend to fear what they can't understand, and the enigmatic nature of Sigma males only amplifies this sentiment. Their hard-to-read demeanor often discourages people from trying to forge close relationships with them, leading Sigma males to embrace a life of independence and solitude. This isolation isn't a reflection of their desire to be alone, but rather a consequence of being misunderstood by those around them. Number 6. They work better alone. One key reason why Sigma males often choose to walk alone, especially in their personal and professional endeavors, is their heightened efficiency and productivity when working solo. Sigma males value the freedom to manage their own schedule, detest being micromanaged, and thrive on having the creative liberty to execute their ideas. When they collaborate with others, they sometimes feel their potential is restricted, as group dynamics can limit their ability to fully implement their vision. This isn't a matter of ego or an inability to play well with others, but rather a reflection of their nature. They are typically endowed with a unique blend of creativity and intelligence. They function best in environments where they are free to explore, innovate, and apply their skills without the constraints of tight structures or rigid guidelines. This autonomy allows them to excel and actualize their goals in ways that might not be possible within the confines of a team or under constant oversight. In essence, their preference for solitude in work is not about isolation, but about creating the optimal conditions for their talents to flourish. Number 7. People cannot relate to their level of intellect. Sigma males often find themselves journeying through life alone due to the challenge of encountering individuals who resonate with their level of thinking. Being a rare archetype, Sigma males typically fall into the higher echelons of intelligence, possessing deep and contemplative views on the world and the nature of existence. This intellectual depth can create a disconnect between them and the majority of people they meet. Most people don't share their intricate way of seeing things, making it hard for Sigmas to find someone who truly understands and operates on a similar mental plane. It's not that they deliberately isolate themselves. Rather, their unique perspective and understanding of life set them apart. Although it's rare, there are moments when Sigma males do come across like-minded individuals who share their profound insights and views on life. These connections, though few and far between, are highly valued and provide a sense of camaraderie and understanding that Sigma males seldom experience. Do you agree with the points I made in this video? Let me know in the comments. For more videos on Sigma males, check out some other videos on this channel. Thank you for watching. For those looking to achieve greatness, like the video and subscribe for more. Click here to see why Sigma males are so alien.